Hi you guys, welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I am showing you guys how to do a smoky eye. So a smoky eye is one of the most requested eye makeup looks that I get from my clients and from my friends. It's actually a look that I don't wear every day. It's not my go-to look or anything like that, so I had lots of fun creating this look. It did take me a long time because I don't normally wear this heavy of an eye. I don't normally layer my eyeshadow this much, but I have done it using the Urban Decay Naked Smoky palette. So everything you see here is using just this palette, apart from my black line, which I've just used a matte black eyeshadow from my Kylie Cosmetics palette, but you could just use any black liner. So I hope you guys really enjoy this look, and I hope you enjoy the video. Please give it a thumbs up, a comment, and subscribe to my channel if you're new. Hey, so let's start with a fresh baby face. And I'm just gonna go in and do my eyebrows. And all I've done is put some concealer under my eyes and on my eyelids to prime. And then I'm just filling in my brows, a nice natural light brow with a pencil. That pencil was from NYX Cosmetics, so I just wanted it very fluffy, very fine. I didn't want to use a pomade because I wanted them to look nice and natural. So the brows are all done, so let's go in with our Urban Decay Naked Smoky palette. Wow. Okay, so to start off with, I am just going in with an all-over neutral base shade on the eyelid. And I'm just patting the color on as well. I don't want to swoop the shadow too much. I don't want too much fallout because we are doing a darker eye, so I'm doing it very gently. And now I'm going in with one of the darker brown shades, and I'm patting it onto the corner of my eyes, the outer corner. By patting the eyeshadow on, it reduces the fallout and it really builds up the pigment of the eyeshadow. And don't worry if it looks a mess because we're really going to tidy it up later. Smoky eye should be renamed messy eye. And then the next one I'm going in with is one of the darker shades, and I'm using the pointier end of my brush to cut out my crease. And I'm taking it towards the end of my eyebrow. As you can see there, this really opens up my eyes. It's a really modern technique and it looks really cool when the eyeshadow look is done. And then I'm taking the fluffier end of the brush and I am just blending that color out with a nice neutral shade. So I'm just blending in where the colors end, just in little round circular motions. Now I'm going in with a shimmer and I'm using a flat brush and I've sprayed it with some Fix Plus just to increase the pigment and the shimmer. And I'm doing that on the inner part of my eye, out until just around about the middle of your eye socket. And again, this is all about repeating steps for the smoky eye. So again, I'm going to follow up on that cut crease just to darken it a little bit because a lot of the shimmer went over it. So it's just about retracing your steps when doing this eye look. And that's me just building up that pigment again with the darker shade. It's just all about the build up. Now I'm going to have some fun. Now I'm going in with some of the midnight blue shades. And I'm lining my lash line with the shadow rather than with a liquid liner. Time for a coffee break, guys. Don't judge. So now I'm going to go in and do my base. Doing such a heavy smoky eye, it's really hard to concentrate when my skin is in its natural state and it looks really harsh. So I'm going in with my foundation. So I'm just doing this quickly because I just want to show you guys the eye routine. And I'm concealing under the eyes. This will help with any fallout that I have as well. And I'm putting some Shy Beam on there as well, just to give some extra glow, some extra light. I always find that when I do a smoky eye, especially with a blue shade, my foundation tends to oxidize darker, like to an orange shade. So I like to keep it a little bit lighter because I know it's going to darken. So immediately that eye look looks much better since I've done my base. Now I can just go in and tidy everything up and make everything a little bit more extra. So I'm using a much lighter hand now because I don't want fallout, and I'm just darkening everything up, going over the same steps that you saw in the beginning. So if you can master that first 3 steps of doing the base, doing the shimmer, and then darkening up your cut crease and the outer corners, that's the only 3 steps you need for this look, because all we're doing after that is just repeating those steps and darkening up the eye. And then I'm blending out that shades again, just like we did before, just with the nice neutral eyeshadow shade, just so it all blends together gorgeously. Then see how I'm just doing that shimmer again, just with a really light hand, building up that pigment. And then just like I lined the lash line on the top of my eye, I am just repeating that step on the bottom of my eye as well. And I'm using the pointier end of my brush, and then I blend it out with the fluffier end. Now let's go ahead and add some mascara. So I'm making sure that I get right into the corners. I'm making sure that I layer every lash, because I don't want my eye to look ashy. I want it to look smoky. And I think I'm using my Clinique mascara here. I just love seeing this whole eye look come together, especially when we add the base, when we add the mascara. It just all comes together and it all starts to look so gorgeous. That's me making sure that I've hit every lash, and I like to look down when I do my mascara because then it won't smudge on top of my eyeshadow. So there's a little tip for you: always look down when you're doing your mascara. Gorge. So going in with my Hello Flawless powder from Benefit, I'm just going to powder all over my face using a nice big fluffy powder brush. Paying particular attention to the under eye area because I don't want any fallout. I don't want any smudges. I want to keep that eye look nice and clean. I was never really a fan of doing powder all over the face before, but this powder just is so flawless. It's so shiny, but mattifying at the same time. It's a weird consistency. It's almost like a glowy matte finish, so I can actually apply it over the face, and it doesn't look cakey or powdery. Now I'm going to go in with some bronzer. This is from Anastasia Beverly Hills, and I'm just using a nice angled brush. This bronzer is so pigmented, you just need a tiny bit. It's lasted me so long already, I don't think I'll ever need to renew it. And again, I like to put bronzer on my forehead because I do have a larger forehead. Giving the nose some contour there as well. And around the lips, just to make my lips look a little bit bigger. And now I'm going to go in with my powder brush again, just to blend everything in together, because as you can see where makeup is sitting, and I just want that all to blend nicely in together. But not before coffee, you guys. I really drink too much coffee in this video. Then I'm going in with a nice blue shimmer, and I'm going to add that right in the middle for almost like a spotlight of blue shimmer. And just right in the middle of the eye as well. This gives it a little bit more of almost like a lilac smoky tinge to it. And then I'm going to line my lips. Juicy, juicy. I want to keep my lip nice and nude because obviously we've gone very heavy on the eye. But I still want to look glam, so I'm still lining the lips. I can't believe I didn't use any liquid liner. That whole lash line is just eyeshadow and it looks absolutely fierce. So then I'm going in with MAC, and I'm going in with Shy Girl. This is the lipstick that I got on MAC Lipstick Day. So you get your lipstick for free on National Lipstick Day with MAC. And I absolutely love this shade. I can't believe this was one of the shades to choose from. It's so wearable, so modern, and it's just a gorgeous wearable color. And then I'm just adding some moisture back into my skin using the Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray. I like to do that before I apply my highlight, which is the Anastasia Amrezy. It just helps give it that little extra something. See? Oh my god. Oh. So there's your glow. And guys, that is the finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And I can't wait to see you recreate this look. I really want to do this one again on myself because I loved it. I felt so glam. So I will definitely be revisiting my naked smoky eye. Bye.